We're live at the World of Wellness. I'm your host today, Jamie Dorley, with the co-host, the one and only. Welcome back, Joe. Joe Messino, the Godfather of Nutrition. We're here at the Wine and Wellness Week number 98. It's a live event, and you can participate any which way you want. So what do we have going on today, Joe?
Well, you know what? Today's Thursday.
So a half day. We're only
only
here till 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Half day.
We do have some special things for you though today. We got a really great special guest coming up at 12. He flew in from across the country to be with us, one of our great vendors here. And we'll talk about him in a minute. But at 10 coming up, boy, we got another special edition of Shake a Day Club.
Yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit today. You know, we did our Messino Cafe Mocha Protocino.
Yes,
that was a big crowd favorite, right?
Yeah.
We did, of course, the chocolate peanut butter cup, which
Another big one.
never can go wrong with that one. You know, today we've had a lot of people asking about this chocolate coconut whey protein shake. So we're going to change things up a little bit. I think we're going to go a little bit, what do they say, cuckoo for coconuts, right? So we're going to do a little chocolate coconuts and get the crowd going, because we do have that on promo like a lot of other things here this week. So we're going to do that at 10 o'clock today. How to become a member of the Shake a Day Club.
It isn't hard. It's easy, folks. All you got to do is pick a protein, pick a flavor, whatever you want to put in it. Pick a color, pick some berries, some fruits, make a shake, and you're in. Just do it on a daily basis.
Yeah, because we found that the most efficient micronutrient we learned about this week, right, is going to be magnesium and vitamin D.
Right.
The most efficient macronutrients are omegas and protein.
There it is. Right out of there, right out of the food groups, the major food groups, folks. And you know, that's just it. Everybody, it's hard to get good quality protein on a regular basis, right? Especially for breakfast. So why not start with the best there is?
Yeah, and we found just by incorporating one shake per day, this research goes all the way back to Dr. Bland and his team 20 years ago. But they show that they've done this in their lab, we've done this, and it's also published studies that when you do one shake per day, your success rate increases by almost 20%. And what they found is the reason why is because you know exactly what's in it.
Yeah.
It's a controlled meal. There's no guesswork.
And the quality is there.
Yeah.
That's it.
So all the nutrients your body needs without anything you don't want.
Right.
And they're so cost effective these days. Plus they taste great. I remember the first time I did a protein shake in the early 80s. That's the 1980s, Phil, not the 1880s. I know he's wondering.
Yeah. You almost had to chew it, right? It was so...
Yeah. As my older brother, he's 5 years old, he said, close your eyes, hold your nose, and chug it. And it had almost like an Elmer's glue consistency. Yeah. And I said, oh, this is great. Right?
Then they went to gritty.
Yeah.
Right after that, and then.
So they've changed so much over the years, and you know, now with the new flavoring systems and the quality of the protein and the variety. So you can choose from which one of the bases.
Right.
We have the Power Cleanse, which is a vegan base that has more of the whole foods plus the vitamins and minerals. We have the Keto, which is going to be the higher fat, moderate protein.
From collagen.
Almost no carbs at all. Then we have the Super Shake, which is a vegan protein, MCT oil, and fiber. And then we have the Best Whey, which is grass-fed, lactose-free whey protein. So you can't go wrong with any of them. We have a good variety of different bases from different sources and different flavoring systems. So use that as your base. I'm a little more hardcore. I like it more with water and ice. However, if you want it a little creamier, a little thicker, and you know, maybe you're okay with coconut milk or rice milk or almond milk, and now we even found organic banana milk. So you have all different choices and varieties on the base of the protein, plus the base of the liquid. And then even with the ice you can choose, right?
With the ice, we think it's great to use frozen berries. That way you're getting the ice to get the shake nice and cold, but you're adding more nutrients in and more flavor.
Yeah. And then you can fortify it with any of the pro colors, reds, greens, oranges, and purples, and then any of the condition-specific formulations such as the Power Fuel, right? The GI Complete, you know, the HA Plus powder. So we're going to show you how to do this at 10 o'clock today. It's a live demo. So these are short and sweet demos so you can learn how to make some new shakes. And we're going to do at least one today. We may go with 2 different flavors.
Yeah, we'd have to try a couple because there's just so much variety, so many options to choose from. It's just endless, Jamie. It's endless. I can't wait to try some.
So that's at 10 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, we have our resident nutritionist, applied kinesiologist, and Nate certified expert, Jeffnisnik. And what's Jeff going to talk about today?
Let's see what we got with Jeff today. Well, today, good one. Liver, kidneys, and spleen. Now, let's think about that. That's something that, people talk about your liver. We do that all the time. We talk about detoxing. Kidneys, maybe not so much, but spleen, maybe a forgotten organ back there, and so important. But see, that's the beauty of what Jeff does and how thorough he is. He can test down to the very organs, and boy, your eyes will be opened on this one. He helped some people yesterday, Jamie, that were here, and he had a little break in his schedule, and of course, Jeff's always ready to accommodate.
Yeah, and you detoxify from every organ in your body, right? Everyone thinks it's just the liver. Well, that's the master filter of the body. However, every cell in your body has a detoxification system, and the kidneys are vital, and now we're seeing more and more, not only with diabetics, right, but people on blood pressure medications, cardiovascular issues, and kidney issues.
Absolutely.
Pittsburgh is the #1 part of the country for dialysis centers, right?
That's not a good one to have.
No, very, very, very concerning. So Jeff's going to show you how these different organs all work and all work in concert together. So really excited.
Little thing about Jeff yesterday. So you know how Dr. Rakowski told us about his SPM protocol?
Yeah.
Every hour for either 8 to 12 hours. Well, we had a young lady in here that was having some severe pain. Of course, the doctors told her, oh, it's fibromyalgia. There's nothing you can do about it. So she came in. We got her in to see Jeff. I said, hey, Jeff, she's taking SPMs, but let's try to test her on that protocol. And he did. And he said, unbelievable. He said, yes, she tested positive to doing an SPM every hour for 8 hours for the first 2 days. And then they were able to
There you
scale
go.
it back.
Thanks, Dr. Bob Rakowski, world expert, functional medicine leader. He's done over 10,000 seminars in his day. I said, man, this guy, he's teaching people every week. He's been doing it for over 35 years.
Yeah.
And he is the expert on the protocols. And Dr. Bob's protocol is what, Joe?
1 an hour, 1 SPM an hour in a calm day.
Yeah.
Every hour, those combined, yeah.
He says
absolutely.
when people are real hot with stress,
Yep.
he says no body system will work properly until he does a stress, reset, and calms them down. Sometimes as short as 3 days,
Yeah.
and sometimes up to 10.
And the thing is, it works different for everybody,
Yeah.
right? That's why we have someone like Jeff that can fine tune it per the
So
individual.
calm day, SPM 1 an hour for 8 hours, and then sleep time at bed. What a great combination.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see the results from this because this, it's the first time Jeff ever tested someone on that protocol, and it came up perfect.
Well, we didn't stop there. So at 12 o'clock today, Joe, we have speaker coming all the way across country.
All the way. This is great, and we love to get our vendors to come in and do workshops here from all the great companies that we have back in the nutrition store.
So we have Dr. Robinson
Yeah,
coming
Todd
in from
Robinson.
Allergy Research, also led by Michaela Donofrio.
Yep.
She's a close personal friend of yours and mine and a colleague from the field. She's been
Yeah.
involved in functional medicine 15 years, athlete, does the CrossFit training and all the competitions and stuff. So they're a nice combination when they come in. So what is Dr. Robinson going to be talking about today?
Yeah, interesting topic, right? The whole person approach to managing stress. Stress seems to be the topic of the week, right? Going on here because everybody has a degree of stress, some more than others.
Yeah, I think
love this approach.
when you combine everything going on, right? I think the biggest thing that people don't really acknowledge is the stress that they get from technology, right? Because technology was really designed to allow us to work from anywhere,
Yeah.
not everywhere. Right?
Yeah, that
So,
kinda got-
we have a speaker coming in tomorrow. Now she's, at a lake, so off the grid. So technology may be a little challenging there. So it's really so that you can work from anywhere, but not everywhere. So what does that mean? That means when you're eating dinner, right? When you're having a conversation, when you're driving, right? When you're relaxing, get off the technology.
Get off the technology.
Because
No phones at the table.
When you combine that, right, with the economy, right, with the whole issue that people have been chasing around for the last few years, with the health of the country, medical freedoms, right, and then all the division out there.
Yeah.
So you need a place to go to calm down. And you can come to the Wellness Center. You do not need an appointment. You can come in today and watch a workshop. We've got plenty of seats here. We got free healthy Italian Piata food from 11 to 2 p.m. today. Extended lunch hour, Joe.
Extended.
That's how they have lunch over in Italy. 3 hours, huh?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Very generous to you to bring them in for that long. And how much does it cost our clients to come in and eat?
$0.0, folks. Just come on in. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to be a patient or a customer. Just come in and share the energy and have a meal on us. I think we have a question, Jen.
Okay, I got a couple questions. Number one question.
Can you explain what SPF is all about, please? I think it's
Yeah, SPM is specialized pro-resolving mediators. What these are concentrations that they found at medical school and the research center they found is that these actually help clean up any inflammatory debris. And more importantly, they have an impact on the immune system and they accelerate the healing process.
Yes.
So
and
if
calm
you
the
have
cytokine storm.
if you have chronic cytokine storm, right? If you're suffering from the vaccine or from having COVID, if you have chronic fatigue, maybe you have chronic inflammation or autoimmune conditions, right? Now, if you go to PubMed.com, which is one of the leading sites for published research, and you type in SPM, there's over 1,500 published studies on these.
That's a lot of scientific information, isn't it? It's a lot of confirmation.
Yes. So SPMs are great for stress, immune, and inflammation.
Right.
They work quick and fast. We have a top formulation right here at Nutritional Frontiers, offered at the World of Wellness. And the great thing is now we have a 120 count, so you save and get a better value on that one.
Great value on the 120 count. And if you want to learn a little bit more about it, go back on our Facebook page, check out Todd Parker's workshop, and get even more information.
And also Dr. Bob Rakowski.
Dr. Bob, right.
We also have flyers on the formula at nutritionalfrontiers.com, or you can come in and we have literature right here for you. So really look at it as a Pac-Man that goes in and cleans up the inflammatory debris, especially when other things don't help. And you have that chronic inflammation going on, and you have not been able to get under control.
And that's where the name comes from. It's a resolving mediator, which means it resolves the inflammatory issue. Okay, so if nothing else is working, this is what you have to try.
And we've been on the cutting edge with the research, working with Dr. Bob and his team, and Todd Parker and his team, and Nutritional Frontiers. And we have a great formulation. It's very high potency and high concentrations because you need that to get the results.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been around for about a year now, and it's just one of the top selling products. Got some new ones coming out, looking forward to that. But yeah, it's great formulation, works for everybody.
And it was interesting when they looked at the original data, what they did was they injected rats with high potency toxins, right? And the ones that survived, they said, well, why did they survive? Some of them had the genetic ability to turn these SPMs on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Just like some people do and some people don't. What are some ways you can improve yours already? Well, change your oil.
That's right.
Go on the Omega 3D by Nutritional Frontiers, the Omega 2800. Get on the high quality fish oil. Get off the bad fats, and then add SPM. This will accelerate the healing.
Right.
And you probably don't need the high dose forever, right?
Oh, no, you don't. No, you have to get it started, get the engine working, get everything cleaned out, and then you can scale back into a maintenance dose.
All right, I got a couple questions on my cell phone. Okay. What's the dose on SPMs?
Well, that's something that we were talking about earlier, and if it's severe pain and inflammation or severe stress in any way, shape, or form, then there's the loading dose that Dr. Bob Rakowski recommends, and that is 1 SPM plus 1 calm day to calm down the mind and calm down the neurotransmitter production.
And calm down the gut,
and the
right?
stress, right. 1 hour of each of those for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours for the first from 3 to 10 days. Then you can scale back to either 2 to 4 a day.
Yeah, I really like the 3 twice a day.
Yeah,
so I'll
that
go up
seems
to
to work
6.
a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah, initially, and then go to 4
Right.
per day. And then, the goal is to get you to a maintenance of 2 per
Right.
day. But you got to cool this down first, right? You need to bring in the high dose because for some people, if you don't get the therapeutic result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of times with nutritional protocols, that seems to be the issue. People stop because they say it's not working. Well, maybe you weren't on the right dosing, and that's the key. Again, Jeffnisnik, our kinesiologist, can really fine-tune the dosing for you. So come on in and see him.
Yeah, and you got to be consistent, right?
Right.
And have the frequency, right? So you need to take the dosage and you need to be consistent every day. Just like anything else, if you don't do it consistently,
Yeah.
just like working out, water, even if you're taking medications, if you don't do them consistently, you don't get the results. So there's the answers to those 2 questions. The other question I got was, what's Joe's favorite, other than the Messino Protocino, what's Joe's favorite flavor on the shakes?
Purple Haze. God, I got to tell you, that one just blew. You came out with that one last Wellness Week, I think, and I've loved it ever since.
Oh.
Purple Haze, baby.
Jimmy,
Yes.
Jimmy would be proud of you,
Yeah, he
huh?
would. Yeah, and the other purple one, Prince, he'd be proud too. But the Purple Haze is unbelievable. They use the vanilla, right? The vanilla super shake or whey.
I guess we're not holding back any more secrets.
no
so
secrets.
You can use
that.
vanilla whey or super shake or power cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
Right, then what
Yep.
I do is I put in the Pro Purples.
Purples.
Right, that's always a nice one
Yep.
to add. And then I'll add frozen berries.
Frozen berries, there it is. No
So-
ice required.
You're getting the double up to catch up on all the purple nutrients. So
Mm-hmm.
you get the concentrations from the Pro Purples and then also the frozen berries. And we were
Exactly.
listening to Dr. Jeff Bland yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and he talked about when you start to isolate and concentrate these food sources of these phytonutrients, there is where you really get the therapeutic results.
Right.
And that's what we've done with the Pro Purples.
Yeah, and actually Dr. Len was talking about
Yeah.
the purples yesterday as well. He started to add that in because of the high level of those phytonutrients, those deep colored phytonutrients.
Yeah, and those are all fortified now, so you have some of the brain nutrients in there, right? Some of the things like the PQQ that we didn't have before,
No.
the alpha GPC. So talk about some of those nutrients in there because
Yeah.
when we think of aging, they always say the mind's the first thing to go.
Yeah, the mind is probably one of the first things to go because it gets overused over the years, right? But the thing is about these nutrients, these are nutrients that work directly with your mind, with the brain. PQQ, alpha GPC, L-carnosine. These are the types of nutrients that they've seen over the years through studies that help do one thing more than anything else, and that's increase the life of your cells, increase the strength of the telomeres.
Well, I love it, Joe. So a lot of great opportunities to learn more, to try some samples. How about you come in, because the bar is open. You can try one of our smoothies. We're going to do some live demos here at 10
We have a
o'clock
guest
today.
bartender too, don't we?
Oh, yeah. We have Mia, of course, all the way from Orlando.
Come on over.
And we
Come
have
on down,
Alex,
Mia.
Alex all the way here from Slippery Rock. So we are going to get the smoothie bar going at 10 o'clock here in a few minutes. So come on down. We do accept requests, so depending on the flavor you like. And so we got Mia here, guest bartender. So Mia, what's your favorite flavor?
Oh, the Protocino, hands down.
You're a coffee person.
I am a coffee
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
and I like the chocolate flavor too.
Okay, so are you going to be mixing up any here today?
Absolutely.
So there we go. Come on down. What about your favorite flavor other than one you stole from Joe or myself? What's one of yours on your own? Do you have any off the cuff?
Oh, well, I like the chocolate peanut butter one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Chocolate peanut butter. There we go. Another fan favorite. So you've been here as a guest for us this week. You work with Nutritional Frontiers. So what's one thing you learned at the Wellness Week that you want to share with everybody?
Nutrition works. Ultimately, if you want to get better and you want to feel healthy and you want to get your life back, eat right, get some sunshine, move. It's all here. The formula is here at Nutritional Frontiers.
So there you go. Come on down, folks. We're at the World of Wellness. We'll be here. Today's a half day, so we're done at 5 o'clock today. If you want to join us, we're going to head down to the Sheridan Station Square tonight for the IFBB and the NPC Bodybuilding Championships. So we have 5 days of events going on down there with our friends at the NPC. So we're super excited to see people from all over the country that have worked so hard, and some of them are clients and supporters of Nutritional Frontiers. So you can catch us all day at World of Wellness and tonight at the bodybuilding event. If you want to come down for a free smoothie, those are available all day. We have free, healthy, organic food from 11 to 2. We have workshops going on throughout the week. You can even call in the orders. As you can tell, the phone's ringing off the hook. If you can't make it, you can go to our website, and we're here all week, folks. So thanks for all the support. Have a great day, and God bless.